So welcome back, my dear students. Welcome back, and we are talking now about the growth in the international trade. And this is about globalization and international trade. There has been considerable growth in the recent decades in the world trade. World exports grew from 59 billions in 1948 to a peak of 18,301 billion by 2013, before subsequently declining. So the world trade is increasing. Look at this, from 1975, the world merchant trade is increasing, the world seaboard trade is increasing, the world gross domestic product is increasing. So all are increasing. Like we see here, we have a growth. The only thing that it was in 2009, like this line, but in all the ways up, it was increasing volume of world merchants exports and gross domestic product. The annual percentage change also is included here. You can see also container ships nowadays are getting bigger and bigger. We have seen that one of the key benefits of containers stations is to provide productivity. The other by in scale means larger, by shipping containers on large vessels in the unit cost per. This will, of course, when you increase the volume or the amount which you export or go by logistics system, the cost per unit, the transportation cost per unit will decrease. And this is something, of course, very common and very logic. How will we measure the logistic performance? How can we measure the logistic performance? How can we measure? Logistic performance is affected by many dimensions. 6 key dimensions are used for the index. We have customs, infrastructure, international shipments, logistic competence, tracking and tracing, and the timeliness. Those are the measures. Okay. So the Global Logistic Performance Index, LPI, this is here also. It shows the countries in the Logistic Performance Index and their scores. So Germany comes first, Netherlands comes second, Belgium comes third, United Kingdom comes number 4. I can see here Canada is in number 12. Canada is in number 12 in 2014. The year of the the year of the index is 2014. It shows how the Global Logistic Performance Index in that year, every country with its score, and you can see the scores of different countries here. Look, it's ended with Italy 3.69 and the rank is 20. That's all in the year 1214. The LCIs is generated from 5 companies or components, sorry. The largest vessels deployed on services on a country's ports, the number of companies that provide services to a country's port, the numbers of services offered by liner companies, the numbers of ships deployed on service to a country's port, the 20th foot equivalent unit TEU capacity on the deployed ships, So here we go now. This is the 20th foot equivalent unit. This is also a measure for the performance. You can see here also trends within the LSI that show us those points. What about the word globalization? We talk too much about the word globalization here, actually. The globalization means that the world became like a small village. The world became like a small village, which show very important points. Okay. We have also, whenever you select a place to work on, you must consider some points: the labor costs, how much it is, the employment regulations in this country or this place, the available skills, the land cost and availability suitable sites, the energy cost, how it is, the availability of suitable suppliers, the transports and logistics system there, transport linkages, communication, political stability, environmental regulation, taxation rates, government support, currency stability, benefit of being part of a cluster of similar companies, preferred locations of competitors, access to markets, community issues also. So those are the criteria. That depends also when we are choosing a place where we will do like outsourcing. Okay. We here give so in brief now, these chapters sought to introduce the concept of globalization and the nature of international trade in the global economy, the interrelationship of both with logistic systems, such as the role played by multinational companies, and the impact of directional imbalances in free markets was also explored in this chapter. The global economy today is increasingly interconnected with logistic playing an essential lubricating role. Just as oil lubricates a car engine, without oil, the engine would quickly seize up. So too, the global economy relies on efficient and effectiveness logistic systems in order to function. Okay. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 sought to give an understanding of both the drivers for the evolution of logistic systems and the global context as well. We'll go now to a chapter that's called Supply Chain Relationships. Here, we're going to study, explain factors affecting outsourcing decisions, highlight the demand of outsourcing, identify the problem faced of outsourcing companies, outline how outsources are selected, examine how outsources relationship develop, define the term integration and collaboration, elaborate on specific methods used to enable the collaboration, offer a holistic perspective of supply chain management to provide understanding of how supply chain can gain greater integration and collaboration in the future. The globalization. We talked before about the word globalization. We said the world become like a small village. Okay. The globalization of the manufacturing sectors has resulted in the following trends: global competition, competitors, parents and customers, partners and customers from around the world, global sourcing, global presence, global value chain, global access to know the new technologies, high level of customers awareness, rapid pace of technological change, fast rate of product commoditization from commodity, SCM, supply chain management expertise and innovation also regarding this point. what do we mean by the word outsourcing? The word outsourcing means can be defined as the transfer to a third party of the management and delivery of a process previously performed by the company itself. So I'm not going to do this by myself. I will let this be done by another party or by a third party. This is the meaning of outsourcing. Okay. So why companies are outsourcing? Why companies are outsourcing? The outsourcing is done for the purpose of the following reasons. To reduce the direct and indirect costs, to reduce capital costs, to reduce taxes, to reduce logistic costs, to overcome tariff barriers, to provide a better customer service, to spread foreign exchange risk, to share risk, to build alternative supply resources, to preempt potential competitors, to learn from local suppliers, foreigner customers, or competitors, to gain access to world-class capabilities or attract talent globally. This is the outsourcing. How about the offshoring? Offshoring is used to reduce costs. Okay, what about the meaning of offshoring? Offshoring is the transfer of a specific process to lower cost locations in other countries. So opening a factory in another country is offshoring. Okay, let's see what is the meaning of offshoring by a small video will tell us what to mean by the word offshoring. Let's see what do you mean by offshoring. Okay, let's see. Offshoring. Sorry about that. The computer is very slow down. Wi-Fi is not working well.